What's up everybody, it's me E-Man from E-Man's Movie Reviews, and today we're going to review Army of the Dead. Alright, let's do a quick intro. After a zombie outbreak in Las Vegas, a small group of mercenaries are tasked to pull a heist right in the middle of the quarantine zone. Okay, enough of that, let's get on to the good.
The good.
Army of the Dead has some really good positives, and one of them is definitely coming from the acting. I thought Dave Bautista absolutely shined here in his performance. Naturally, he excelled during the big action sequences, but I was more impressed when it came to the drama. I didn't expect for him to show that much versatility in his character's vulnerabilities. He showed off his range as an actor, and it was quite refreshing to see. But I gotta give kudos here to the supporting cast. My personal favorite had to be the character Chambers. Her character was enjoyable, and her defining scene was the most captivating scene in the entire movie for me. I found myself cheering for her the most out of all the other characters. Next to her, I'd probably say that Dieter and Vanderohe were another fun pair to see on screen. Overall, the cast of the film benefited from both a solid script and direction by Zack Snyder. Now, I would say that Snyder crafted this film in such an enjoyable way that it never really felt too stiff. The battles and overall heists were exhilarating and entertaining. Much of that was due to the solid cinematography and visuals that keep your eyeballs glued to the screen. I loved how he found a way to bring some nuance to the zombies and still infuse in this movie a little bit of political commentary as well. For that reason, Army of the Dead can be enjoyed in a much more nuanced way compared to other zombie movies. Okay, enough of that, let's get on to the bad.
The bad.
Now, the only minor issue I'd have here is that I think that there was a little bit too much time devoted into trying to learn and know more of these characters. When you have an ensemble cast of this size, trying to get to know all of them can be a little bit much, especially if some of them happen to be expendable. I mean, all we really need to know is each person's specialty. As a result, the movie ends up being like 2.5 hours long, and it takes a while before we even get to Vegas and really deal with the zombie threat. Some of that fat could have easily been trimmed down a bit. Now, I'm not saying that the length of this movie was a deal breaker at all, but it did kind of feel like I was already watching the extended cut. Anyway, let's get on to the reason.
The reason.
Army of the Dead is a great addition to the zombie genre, including a balanced blend of action, thrills, and humor. This film was exactly what I was hoping for from Zack Snyder. I believe that he's at his best when he's able to freely create a story that isn't coupled with the external expectations from fans. Army of the Dead was able to do its own thing and be completely free. So, when it comes to the rating for Army of the Dead, I've got to give it an 8 out of 10. I would say that Army of the Dead should make for a very satisfying watch, whether you watch it in theaters or in the comfort of your own home on Netflix. I think you can kind of think of this movie as Peninsula, that Train to Busan sequel, I Am Legend, and Suicide Squad all together. So, are you planning on watching Army of the Dead? If and when you do, come on back to this video and let me know what you thought about it. Anyway, thank you all so much for taking the time to watch my video. Are you new to my channel? Be sure to check out some of my other videos, and if you like what you see, feel free to subscribe, ring that bell for notifications, and tell a friend. I've got more videos and reviews to do for you all, and until next time, I'll see you all later.